Hello everyone, my name is Joe Han and I'm your instructor for the art appreciation. And just to introduce myself, I am from South Korea and I moved to the United States when I was about 14 years old, and I lived here ever since. When I was in school, I studied sculpture, and before I came to Richmond Community College, I taught animation and sculpture and digital design at East Carolina University. So if you're thinking about transferring to ECU, you can always talk to me. I can tell you about a lot of things. And what else? And I'm a sculptor, so I like to work on a lot of my sculpture. And I'm a skilled woodworker, so I love my wood is my favorite material. So and at the same time, I'm really fascinated with different technologies. So I'm a huge geek as well. And what else? And yeah, and other than being a sculptor, I like to hike. I like camping, and also during winters, I am a big fan of winter sports. So I go to a lot of I go skiing and snowboarding every weekend, and it's been fun this season. And yeah, that is it. That is about it. I'm a very easygoing person, and I'm fun to be around. But I've noticed that whenever I give a lecture, I get a little boring. So I'll try to be less boring for you guys. And what else? Yeah, and I'm gonna talk about like what art is for me. So when I was in community college, actually I attended community college as well. I ended up staying there 3 years because I was going through some kind, little bit of a financial difficulties during that time. So I just couldn't transfer yet. So I was just taking one classes last semester, but it was actually worked out pretty well because I was able to use that semester to really, you know, prepare my portfolio. Well, to ask what is art to you? Well, I'm gonna just talk about myself as a before. So when I was in community college, freshman community college, art was the only thing that I was good at. To be honest, I wasn't actually a good student, and art was only whenever if I see my high school transcript, everything the grade is not so great, but always the art classes I always had an A. And I always loved drawing cars growing up. I don't know why. And I wanted to be an industrial designer. So art was drawing was only thing that I was good at, and something that I truly genuinely enjoyed. So art was my passion since I was young. And uh, learning the art appreciation for the first time was actually surprisingly it was a lot of fun. All the paintings that I've encountered, without knowing anything about it, I started to know what is the background, the stories and fun stories, and then the influences of different artists and things like that. So it was very entertaining class for me, and I want I want this class to be like that to you too as well. And when I was so 18, when I was 18, I didn't have any kind of a particular knowledge in art. I didn't know that a lot of I didn't go to a lot of art museums or anything like that. I just a kid, just a weird kid, who was good at drawing. That was about it. So the passion for art for me started to grow when I transferred to UNCG, and then I started taking sculpture class, and just having just touching that materials and fighting with this tangible material was something that I really fell in with. And then one thing led to another. Here I am. I'm teaching art these days. So that is my story, and that is what art is to me. Is a passion of my life since I was young age, and now it is something that I can't live without. It is my whenever I'm working, like making something, I have the greatest joy, and yeah, that is just fun for me. So that is it. Yeah, that is it. And then if you have any questions about anything regarding the course, you can always email me, and you can find my email address in the syllabus. And yeah, it is. I look forward to meeting you guys through the screen. And yeah, well, let's try to have some fun with this class. I'll see you guys on the next video.